Hi, I'm Sioux Z Wow, but you can call me Susie. Welcome to our little cooking demonstration of sumptuous salmon. So we've got here some beautiful fillets of salmon, and these have the skin on. We're going to cook them that way because the skin will hold together the cross-hatching. Look at your piece of salmon and you'll notice that there are some lines. They're growing pains, no doubt, for this salmon. And we're going to cut against those lines so that we'll make a cross-hatch against them. But then we're going to cut the other way too. This is just your starting point. Now on this fillet of salmon, I see the lines are going this way, so I'm going to begin by cutting this way. You want to cut down into the salmon, but not quite all the way to the skin. And then 3/4 of an inch away, make a parallel cut. The skin's going to hold it together, but we want just a crevice to get that Sioux Z Wow in. We don't want it to fall to pieces. And now we're going to cut a line parallel to that one and another parallel to that one. So again, we don't want itsy bitsy pieces because they fall out and they don't look so pretty. So begin here and make your cut deep enough that you're going to get some triangles, but not too little of pieces. Again, drag the tip of your knife down into the flesh of the salmon, deep but not too deep. You have beautiful diamond shapes on top of your piece of fish. You can see that we've made some beautiful surface areas for the sauce to get in. We're going to put this in a zip-top bag and marinate it in Sioux Z Wow. And the Sioux Z Wow will go down into all the crevices. It'll be absolutely delicious. Here's what I recommend. Get a zip-top bag and fold it back, just so you don't get fishy and gooey on the outside. And get a spatula. This will help you handle the salmon so that it doesn't fall apart on you. There is that piece of skin underneath, but you want it to be intact when you bring it out and serve it. So slip it on there onto the spatula and then slip it off. And what we're going to do is we're going to pour the Sioux Z Wow right over the top. And in the recipe I'll give you proportions, but you just want to make sure that there's wonderful Sioux Z Wow all over the top of that salmon. Put your bag back together. Take out as much air as you can. Now what we're going to do is we're going to flip the flesh side down so that that's the part sitting in the Sioux Z Wow. Put it in the refrigerator for a couple of hours at least. But the great thing about Sioux Z Wow is it will not tear down the flesh, even of delicate fish. And so if you get a better offer called Honey, I'll Take You to Dinner, go. Tomorrow night this will be even better. So here's our sumptuous salmon. It's been in the fridge now for a couple of hours. All that beautiful cross-hatching is really beginning to show because it's been soaking up that Sioux Z Wow. I'm going to slip the spatula under the fillet on the skin side, getting as much sauce into those crevices as we can, and placing it on the foiled cookie sheet. Now we're ready to pop this Sioux Z Wow sumptuous salmon into a 350-degree oven. Depending on the thickness of your fillet, 12 to 18 minutes. Now I've done an entire half a salmon in 18 minutes because it continues to cook when you bring it out. You don't want to overcook the salmon. While our sumptuous salmon is in the oven, even though it's just for a short time, we're going to very, very quickly whip up a little Sioux Z Wow in the berries. It's named after Susie and the Banshees because we spell our name the same way. So I'm starting with red raspberry preserves, whatever brand you like, but they're tart and sweet, and they make a fabulous addition to the sumptuous salmon. So 3 tablespoons of your favorite red raspberry preserves and about an equal amount of Sioux Z Wow. And all you do is whisk them together. How simple is that? Once again, simple, more wow than work. All right, now we're gonna plate it for the party. Again, using that spatula because it's going to help you keep this salmon together. Start from the smaller side because it's a little more fragile, and place your spatula underneath while you push ever so sweetly, mostly with your fingernails because remember, it's hot. And put it on the plate. Now let's finish this gorgeous dish. Sioux Z Wow in the berries, red raspberry preserves mixed with Sioux Z Wow. And we're gonna do what is called a chef's swirl. Why? Because the chefs can charge big bucks because they do it this way. You take just a little bit of sauce and you make kind of a little S. Think of swirl. And that sweet tart addition is just a phenomenal way to finish this Sioux Z Wow Sumptuous Salmon. And then of course we decorate. Such a treat. Just a few here and there, just enough so everybody gets at least one. And yummy. Oh, and the coup de grace, a little flour. Isn't this beautiful? Sioux Z Wow Sumptuous Salmon with Susie and the berries. Great for when company's coming. For more very simple Sioux Z Wow recipes, visit our website, SiouxZWow.com. SiouxZWow.com. Sioux Z Wow, because there's more wow than work in all my recipes. So use Sioux Z Wow and take a bow.